Yo, what's good, peeps? Let's not mess around today, man. Let's hop right into it. But before we do, let's do a couple things, man. This Saturday, Above the Rim is going to be on my channel. I have to wait to see if I have to work Saturday yet or not. So it's either gonna be 1 p.m. or 3 p.m. And I want you guys to remember the date because this Saturday we have a very special guest, and we're gonna have some more guests come on throughout the show. I don't know if it's gonna be this show in particular, but just as the upcoming weeks, we're trying to get more of the Pistons community involved. Whether if it's you, the people, or if you're on Pistons Twitter, if you know me from Instagram, whatever it is, however it is. If you guys want to come on the show, you can let me know. It might not happen this week, but we will get you on the show as soon as possible. But this one, man, we have a really cool one. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber. You guys are going to know him from social media and stuff. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but it's going to be cool, and it's going to be very interesting, and it's going to be good for both of us. We get somebody cool else to come on and talk hoops, and he gets to play his channel. So it's going to be a win-win for everybody. So that's going to be this Saturday on my channel. Again, it's either going to be 1 p.m. or 3 p.m. depending if I have to work. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. I should know here within the next couple of days or so. Also, if you guys have not checked out the DSA website, highly recommend it. It's very cool. It's going to be unique, and it's going to be huge. It's still a work in progress. This is the first one that we have ever done. So Jim, aka Lions on the Prowl, put it all together by himself. This guy is a massive workhorse. He put in time and effort out of his personal day to help make us. So if you guys would please, for me, for him, for the DSA, please go check it out. It's really awesome. So let's I think that's everything I got plugged. Is it? I think I've missed somebody else. But what's going on, everybody in the chat? I see Benjamin Foe. I see Gamer Ant. I see DMAP Zoom. I see the Big Take. What's going on, Big Take? I haven't talked to you in a minute. I see Martin, and I see the Hook Cam. What's going on, Hook Cam? Don't know how much you know about basketball, but glad you're here nevertheless. Guys, go check out the Hook Cam if you're not subscribed, man. Great football stuff over there on his channel. But today, we are doing more scouting for the Detroit Pistons. Yes, it's James Wiseman. Now, we might not have the luxury of being able to draft this guy, but you never know with the NBA lottery. The NBA lottery, it can take a fifth seeded, I guess, for the draft point of view, and put him in the top three. And if we're in the top three, he might be a very reliable option. Don't know how likely it is. We got like a 42 and some change % chance of landing a top 4 pick. This guy's a top 2, top 3 talent. So, he's available. He could be a very reliable option for the Pistons. We do need a center. I have not seen much of him, to be honest with you. So, these highlights we are about to watch, it's going to be probably my first time ever seeing any of these. So, we will definitely dissect this stuff. And then, I guess, Monday we went live to do Cole Anthony. Something happened. I guess it was the Ball is Life channel. I guess we're not allowed to watch those. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. So as long as it's not Ball is Life, we should be good to go. But if it does crash, just stay tuned, and I'll get another stream going, and we'll talk about it. But let us go ahead and switch screens. You can see the setup. There we go. There is no volume for copyright reasons. If they play a stupid song in the background or something, it could hurt me. So there will be no sound, just so you guys know. You don't have to come tell me that there's no sound. I know. It is intentional. You just have to listen to the sweet soothingness of my voice. But let's go, man. Let's hop right into it, man. See what we got. There's plays I liking that I'm certainly going to go and turn it in slow motion. He got nice position there inside the paint. You got to use your big body like that. Man, he looks like a grown man in front of these kids. Yeah, no one even tried to get the rebound for him. Everyone just kind of playing. Let's get that 2K ad out the way, though. All right, there we go. That's what we want to see when he's boxed out. He does have a height advantage over these guys, though. What is he, 7 foot? 7'1"? Yeah. He looks. Why they don't have anyone bigger on the other team to guard him? Not everyone's going to be 7 foot, but these guys aren't even trying to play defense on him. What's going on, Bravo? He's got good awareness in the pick and roll, though. You got to finish that stuff against the weaker people. He just got a pretty good, solid NBA frame on him, though. I don't think he's going to be good until he shaves his hairdo off. All right, here we go. We got defensive highlight. Okay, I guess never mind. Not for him, at least. Wow, he's pretty quick in transition. How did the defense lose a guy who's 7'1" in transition? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to take away from this one right here because he's just so much taller than those other guys. I don't really appreciate the open mouth free throws. But he appears to be a pretty solid free throw shooter. I was kind of hoping this was going to be against more than just one team, though. I did click the right video, right? I don't know if I did. Oh, my God. What happened? What did I do? It just took a minute. Yeah, it says season highlights. It's only one game. Oh yeah, it's probably because he didn't play college, did he? What's going on, everybody? Come on, go back to full screen. My computer is just being really slow right now, I guess. Whew. I did just fast forward all of it. Okay, well, technology is stupid. I think we were right about it there. Yeah. All right, sorry about that. I was just making sure I clicked the right one. That was my fault. He didn't play too many games in college, though, right? He got in trouble for something, if I'm not mistaken. I think I remember reading something about that. I mean, never really thought about it. This guy's pretty athletic for being 7'1", too. He got off the ground pretty high. I want to see some stuff outside the paint right now, though. I want to see a highlight of really showcasing his skills. Right now, these are all alley-oops. This team that he's playing against has no answer for him. And being 7'1", not a whole lot of teams are going to have a 7'1" guy who's going to be able to come out and guard him. But really, I'm not. Yeah, like that, you got to throw that. His opponent was able to get that off the rim. And being 7'1" and guard driving like that. See, right now, he's just kind of bullying people with his height. Going in the NBA, how's he going to do that against Anthony Davis, I don't know. I'm not really seeing the it factor out of him right now. At the top 3 pick, I want that it factor, Okay, that was a good switch, though. Good contest. Now he's cherry picking. That's what I want to see. I want to see him run in transition. I like that. Able to finish in transition, too. Not with a dunk, but with a layup. I can dig that. I can definitely dig that. I think the Warriors are really high on this guy. I think he'll fit with what they're trying to do pretty well. There you go. Way to help out and get that second block. This is what I want to see. I want to see some defensive plays, man. All right. I know he's a center. Let me pause this. Let me rewind that. Playback speed. Let's go 0.5. Let's make it a little bit slower. Okay. So they're going to get the steal. That guy does a nice behind the back move. He's going to get the ball at half court. Now, look at here. The guy right behind him is trailing. He's already got that guy beat. This guy is having a oh shit moment of what the hell am I going to do? Now, I know he's not a point guard. But your team is leading right now 62-39. Both his teammates, number 1 and number 2. For the Pistons, if the Pistons drafted him, is either going to be Luke Kennard or Mihailuk, and Derrick Rose and whoever we pick to fill that other point guard spot. They're both wide open. I mean, look at this. Look at that. They would have all day. Number 2 is just waiting, man. Number 2 has time to go in the stands, get chicken nuggets, a beer, whatever he wants. Now, number 1 has a limited amount of time because that trailer right there is going to come on to him. But number 2 is wide open in the corner. Now he's got 2 guys on him fighting for that ball. You got to have good court awareness and vision to get him open. I mean, since he's already open. You got to get him the ball, man. You're 7'1". The guy who's guarding you right now is not going to be able to stop you from passing him the ball. It's just something to kind of look at. All right, let's get back to normal speed, though. I don't know what happened there. Why is it a weird camera? I guess I can't pause and play. Hold on. What is going on? I didn't even hit zoom out. I don't know why I did that. Come on. Let's get going. My internet's just been terrible lately. It's probably because everybody's on it right now. Come on, let's go. Get it zoomed. Jeez. Oh, we got a different game now. Let's go. Good block. Good block. Good recovery time. Oh. Hold on. I'm not going to slow it down because I don't want it to freak up again. Is that clean? Hold on. Yeah, that's good. That's nice. I like that. Send me some more block highlights. Whoa. There we go. That's a nice spin move. Again, though, this red team doesn't really have anybody to put on them. Ooh, fader. I can get jiggy with that. Okay, way to finish there, big fella. There wasn't too many highlights I gave him outside that bad game. When you're able to block shots, not jump, I like that. There we go. Nice pick and roll. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but I seen him fall on the ground. You're 7'1". You shouldn't be falling on the ground. But way to come back, get the putback jam. So I didn't see, I guess they're still going on, but the ads are coming up to end the video. I didn't see him shoot too much. A lot of it's at the rim. So there's that video. Let's go back and see if we can't find a better one. Let's see, I think that's the one we played. Yeah, there's not too many like super long videos here. I guess let's try this one. ESPN #1. Maybe it shows us something different. There's I am. There, hey, there I am, man. Right there in the corner. I'm live. You know it. Okay, that's what I want to see. I want to see these jump shots. But, all right. So just so you guys know where my train of thought is, this is not a kind of a good skill set. This is either a high school or a summer league thing. It's not really serious. People really aren't trying to play defense, so you're going to get a lot more open looks. Remember when Stanley Johnson dropped, was it 100 points? Was it 70 points? Someone around that ballpark in the summer league game? Something along those lines. I mean, look how it panned out. So I don't take these things very seriously. I'm not so concerned about wins and losses. I'm more concerned about how well this player performs. Yeah, so this looks like he's being scouted by colleges. So this is probably high school stuff right here because he looks a little bit smaller. Yeah. All right. So I think I've seen enough out of this little bit, this clip. So I'm gonna give you my train of thought. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this. So basically, what I want to see from Wiseman is to be, I don't know what's the correct words, but how much is he going to fit with what we have? If we take Wiseman, if we have the luxury of having him on the board and we're selecting, how well is he going to fit with the group that we got? So that probably means Derrick Rose is starting. You're going to have Luke Kennard and Mihailuk starting at the 2. I would very much like to have Luke Kennard or Mihailuk start at the 3 if that's the case. And then you're going to have Blake Griffin or Christian Wood if they re-sign him there at the 4 and 5. And then you're going to have him fit in there. So you're either going to have him or Christian Wood come off the bench, which Christian Wood's not going to probably want to re-sign here if that is the case. So do I think the Pistons are going to go ahead and draft this guy? No, because I don't think that if Golden State gets the number 1 pick, they're going to pass on him. I think he fits Golden State the best out of all the teams in the lottery right now. They already traded for Andrew Wiggins, so they're going to have Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Draymond. They need a center. He fits there. He's a young talent. He could develop to be a really good player and play in Golden State. I know he can shoot threes. We really didn't get to see a whole lot of these, just a few mixtapes that we got. But he'll be able to become a better three-point shooter playing with there because they're going to be able to stretch the floor out. I think that it'd be really nasty that if the Golden State Warriors get him, that they're going to be in title contention next year anyway. Getting a player like that who's got potential, man, it's going to be good for him because he's going to be thrown into that kind of mentality and right away. So I think that'll be better for him moving forward. But let's not get sidetracked, man. We're here to talk to Pistons. I just don't know how well he's going to fit with the Pistons. I'd want to see him get better court vision. There was a couple of those plays he had a guy open in the corner. And even though probably most of you guys don't like Andre at times tried to get those guys the ball. They missed a lot of their shots, but when someone was open, he got them the ball. I think Andre averaged, 2.5, 3 assists this year, somewhere around that ballpark, just off the top of my dome. That was pretty nice to have a big man. You're starting to see big men have better vision like that. The Lopez brothers are good passers. The Joker is probably one of the best 5 passing big men in the league. Probably besides Tim Duncan in the last 10 years or so. I would say somewhere around, he's got an excellent court vision, can throw it from one end of the court to the other. Not everyone's going to have that ability, but when your teammates are open, you can't be selfish, man. Not in the NBA, people have egos. You got to get your shooters open looks, especially in transition, man. I know everyone wants centers to be point forwards or point centers, but I'd much rather him kick it to the wing and let that guy get a shot off. Because now, guess what? You're 7'1". That guy was 6'2", 6'3", maybe 6'4", if I'm going to be generous. You're going to get the rebound over the guy. Let your teammate get an opportunity. You can pad your own stats. It's like 2K, man. 2K is not a very realistic game, but I play a paint beast. If my shooter's open, I'm going to give him 2 or 3 looks because I know I'm going to get the rebound. It's kind of the same mindset you're going to have, man, is let your guys get an open shot, get the rebound, and then you can get a dunk. You got a trifecta there, but I think he's pretty solid. I don't know if I'm buying into the hype that he's going to be a top player coming year in, year out. I don't know. Like I said, Golden State's the best fit for him, so I don't know. Well, the reason we would trade a center draft a center after we would trade a center is because now we need a center. Although I like the matchup of Blake Griffin and Christian Wood playing the 4 and the 5. That is a total mismatch for other teams to have to switch those guys. I would really like it to keep it that way and really go point guard. So say we get a top 3 pick. Obviously, I want Melo. If he's not available, go ahead and trade down. Because I am confident that maybe not this year, but in the next 3 to 4 years, Killian Hayes is going to be a really solid point guard. I don't know if he has superstar potential, but he is going to be good. He's going to be solid. He's going to be a good playmaker for us. Again, not going to say he's going to be a superstar or anything like that, but we need a point guard right now. And to have a caliber player like that, who him and Seiko were kind of like friends, to have a full year under Derrick Rose's tutelage and just like mentorship is going to be huge for any point guard, any player. So I think whoever we draft, whatever position it is, we did that video yesterday. Estefansi said he's taking best player available no matter what, even if it is someone we already have. To have a full year, full offseason under Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose is going to be huge for that player individually. So, yeah, I don't know. For Wiseman, pretty much, I just want to see how he's going to do against other big men. He's going to have to go against the healthy DeMarcus Cousins, Kevin Loves, the Drummonds, the Joel Embiids, the Anthony Davises. I mean, you name it, he's going to go against the best big men in the league. And how well is he going to do when he's not the only 7-footer out there? When he's got to go against a guy who's 6'11", who's got 8-foot wingspan or whatever ridiculousness it is. So, I don't know, man. I don't think he's, from what I've seen in those highlights, though, there was, 3 games in that one highlight mix? He didn't play a whole lot in college. How well is he going to do against a guy who's maybe more athletic than he is, who's quicker than he is? It's going to be night and day difference. So I'm very curious to see how well he's going to do. I don't really know what to think of him, man. He's kind of just a giant question mark for me, but I don't know. Seems like you guys are kind of all over the place with him too. I kind of wanted to see more of jump shots out of him in this video, though. That's what I've heard from many of you, is that he shoots threes and space the floor out. I didn't really get to see a whole lot of that there, so I don't know what to think, to be honest with you. I think that whatever's going to happen with this draft stuff, if it's more virtual stuff or interviews, that's really how the Pistons are going to have to kind of develop this guy, or kind of get a feel for him, is how good of a player is, how smart is he. I think that's going to be something that franchises are going to do with these interviews, is because they can't go there right now. We all know the situation sucks. As much as I don't want to be in the situation, as much as you guys don't want to be in the situation, that we're here. There's nothing we can do to really fix it or change it. I think that they're going to have to ask them more basketball-related questions, like if you're in the post and you're going to back down your defender and the guy double teams you, what are you going to do? Kind of similar things like that. Kind of personal questions, basketball IQ questions. If you're in this scenario, if your point guard got beat off the dribble and you have to guard a stretch, what are you going to do in that situation? Stuff like that. Just to kind of get a feel for him. It's spontaneous. Doesn't have time to think because he's got to react. Just kind of stuff like that. Yeah, he did get in trouble for something. I don't remember what it was. I guess I probably should Google that so I know. That's good. That's a good question. Let's go to the old reliable Google, and we're going to type in, what did James Wiseman, if I could spell, do? James Wiseman, a top college basketball player who had been suspended by the NCAA, withdrew the University of Memphis. Okay, here we go. Here's where it says he did. It says, while Memphis cooperated with the NCAA and ruled freshman James Wiseman ineligible for the 2-week blah blah blah, the NCAA blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Okay, it's not telling me what he did, though. It's just telling me his punishment. What did he do? Oh. Okay, so he took some embezzlement money, bribes, or whatever it is that they do for college. Okay. So it's not terrible. So it's not too bad. I thought it would be drugs or something, but it's not terrible. So I don't think that's going to be a problem in the NBA. Again, it's really a fit. The Pistons need to get this one right because, even though it might not be much of a rebuild, we might be a playoff team next year, whatever. To get this draft right is going to put a ton of confidence in me and many of you to know that we can draft under Stefanski, under Casey, and get the right people here. This is going to be the best draft pick spot for the Pistons under the Dwayne Casey and Stefanski regime. I think it's going to be the first time, if the lottery doesn't hurt us, we're going to have a top 5 pick since 2003, right? So I'm very curious to see what the Pistons are going to do. We're going to go through everybody. I want to save LaMelo for Friday. So we'll probably either do Obi or we will probably do Killian Hayes tomorrow. So I guess stay tuned for that, man. Once the stream's off, let me know what you guys think of them. Instagram, Twitter, DSA members in the description. Also, go check out the new link to the DSA website. It's very cool. We're going to be adding stuff to it constantly. It's just a work in progress, but stay with us, man. But if you guys want to come on Above the Rim this Saturday, we have a special guest, so do not miss out. If you guys want to come on Above the Rim, all you got to do is hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, and I will find a time spot for you.